Hello, Catherina.
Wait, you?
Is that you, Rogue? Something's different, but still the same? I'm losing it. Yeah, I dyed my hair. Don't worry about it. Sorry about that. You surprised me. You remember what I mentioned before about how the people who used to support me are attacking people now? I want to visit their hideout and stop them, but there's no way they'll listen to me after I failed them. Nah, that ain't it. Truth is, I'm scared. Scared of confronting the fact that I betrayed them.
Thing is,
I let everyone down, and dang it, that's hard to accept.
Huh?
It's a good thing that I eliminated racism so that I can talk to you about this. You really think so? It's not just because I ain't good enough? I was able to get her to understand because of my overflowing tolerance. Easy. Anyone would find that scary? Nobody wants to disappoint people. Does that mean everyone else feels this knot of self-loathing in their stomach and just powers through it?
Oh, I've had it.
Well, then no more belly aching for me, I suppose. I'll have to fess up to him, and you're coming with, yeah? Let's go.
Jeez.
Nice. It's just on the outskirts of Altaberry, so we could run there, but I'll be considerate this time. Let's take a carriage. Catherina, why are you here? What do you want? Surely you know you're not welcome here anymore. Dude, it gets me every time that I see that this dude's name is Manihot. Yeah, I'll leave once I've said my piece.
Oh.
You must stop attacking people, and that means returning everything you've stolen.
What?
Nah, and here I thought you'd say something smart. You want us all to starve, do you? You're a traitor. No, you're wrong.
Wait.
Stay calm, Catherina.
Hmm?
Don't worry, I ain't backing down. I'm speaking up for my sake and yours, Rogue.
Listen to me.
So listen up, and if you won't listen to me, listen to your hearts.
Everyone.
Stealing everything you need is just a vicious cycle. Everything you stole can be stolen right back from you, and then what?
Pulling my leg.
You want to live in fear of others trying to take what's yours? You want a life where you gotta worry about going hungry? Isn't that what we're trying to change?
Hey.
The more you steal, the more you're gonna get stolen from. You sure like to run your mouth? Someone show this preachy lady and her boyfriend to the door. Well, well, well. Look, I know you're all not happy with how things are right now. Exactly. So, what are you gonna do about it? Any bright ideas?
Bloody hell.
A parapus has no business lecturing us about society anyway. You people can't even hold down decent jobs, bro. This guy's tolerance stat is so low. The rich get richer without even trying, and they don't give a crap about the labor that feeds the system. You've only ever been their tool.
Listen up.
I know how the world works. Follow my lead, and you'll have money in your pockets, drink in your cups, and life will be just grand.
You got it.
I'm gonna bring change to this putrid world, but first we have to swat away the flies. We aren't your tools either, Manihot.
Huh?
Of course not, I'll pay. Capture Catherina and you'll be rich. Ah, you're not gonna kill me, are you?
Hmm.
I wouldn't do that.
I'm real sorry.
I led you all astray. I've gotta own up to that. You see what it's like to be stolen from? That's why you don't inflict it on anyone.
That's why.
Let's hope we can make a kinder world where everyone lives right by themselves. A world people want to live in. A kinder world. That all worked out. I think I finally got through to him. Hopefully they'll stop stealing now. Manihot's gonna go into the rusty nail? He's done a lot worse than what we've seen.
Hey.
Serves him right. I guess so. But you know, I'd still like to think that when he shed a tear for us Parapus, it was real. Way I hear it, he was in the army once, but his rogue and Ishkia superiors treated him like dirt. His life's been just as hard as any Parapus, and discrimination tends to give you perspective. That all said, where do I go from here?
But, come
He
on.
was right when he said I don't have any sort of plan. All I know is I don't want to leave my people behind. Yo, what will be, what my boy Zello says.
It'll be fine.
We can work on that together. Rogue. You're just a big softy, aren't you? You're like that with everyone, or just me, huh?
Thank
I read that
you.
wrong. Thank you for
So,
everything.
so
You've given me so much courage. Give me that rank up.
I gotta keep getting better, don't I?
Yo, reduced prices, nice. Going forward, I'll try my best to think for myself, without relying on others. But you'll help me with that, won't you, Rogue? By the next time we meet, I'm sure I'll have some new messes for you to help me clean up. Parted ways with Catherina and returned to the group.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 29 days remain.
Oh, baby, 29 days.
Here you are.
Came across this and thought it better in your hands. Good luck out there. Thanks, buddy. Oh, Panacea, how nice.
Got it?
The Day of the Hero starts on the dawn of October 27th, but we do have to consider recovering your approval rating, so let's aim to have things cleared at least 2 days before.
I see.
Which means we have until October 25th to do as we wish. We'll have our hands full with getting people back to normal and getting your support back while we're at it.
Speaking of which...
That reminds me, Botlin was telling me about Altaberry's Opera House. They're done with renovations, and apparently you can go see plays there now. He's certainly a showman, that one. Seeing as we've still got time, it may be a good idea to stop by the hot spring in Altaberry. It is just as important to rest our fatigued bodies and spirits. I do need to do that for a quest, yeah.
We ought to proceed with caution.
Ought to proceed with caution. Yeah, the only people I can hang out with during the day right now are Yufa and Basilio, and I just don't have access to either of them because I need those royal virtues up. What do I need for Barden? I just don't feel anything right now. Right, because I just hung out with him yesterday, so he's not available for at least one more day. Okay, okay. Everyone is at 6, 7, or 8, except for Basilio, which is a very good sign. And with that in mind, I do think what I want to do is take me over to Altaberry. Let's go buy some information. But I think, and therefore I am. I think my best bet right now is to go do that quest to the south because it should take 2 days of travel and we can use those days to read Basilio's book.
What more can I do?
No harm in just listening.
Plenty of info that will be useful. What is it you want to know? The Tower of Insolence trial. Tell me about this.
Keep this to yourself.
Here's something truly formidable has appeared in the Tower of Insolence. It's been going around among those of us in the information business. The rumors are all based in legend, so naturally I'm somewhat skeptical. Would you mind telling us what you know? I pride myself on my information being factual, so know that what I'm about to tell you is merely speculation on a legend. A very long time ago, there was a man who returned from the tower. I can't speak to the veracity of this man's statement, but he claimed, a foul miasma-ridden body none can pierce, and a glare that will curse you, your children, and your children's children. He left this mysterious message and then vanished. Just what did he see in there, I wonder? Okay, so don't use physical attacks, use magic, it sounds like. Logically, perhaps it refers to a monster immune to all attacks that curses its enemies. And yet I merely offer my interpretation on an ancient legend. I feel like I'm disgracing my reputation just telling you the tale. Still, I have to admit, I'm curious about what's actually in the tower. Do tell me if you find out. Just don't do anything that'll get you killed. Giant of the Abandoned Path words. According to my sources, it's true that a monster has appeared at the Abandoned Path. As you may know, that's the forest where a group of people were said to have been abandoned, all for the sake of reducing the amount of mouths to feed during a famine. That story is merely a rumor, and even if it were true, it all happened a long time ago. Despite that, people still avoid going near that place. That may be why no one noticed the monster until recently. The beast is an Ordemis, and it appears to have made the area its new home. It's a bipedal giant that becomes absolutely unmanageable once it goes berserk. When it builds up its strength, its attacks become absurdly powerful. After it powers itself up, you'll need to prioritize dispelling its power. Do so and it'll overextend itself, making it become weak. Seems like it's weak to dark, however, it'll repel electric, so don't bother with that. Thankfully, there are no villages in the area, but it's only a matter of time before it makes its way over to a populated area. So please eliminate it. Okay, this seems pretty doable. If it's weak to dark, I have plenty of dark hitting between Basilio and... I'll say his name in a second, Heisme.
There's nothing to be done about it.
All right,
Yeah.
let's
To the
go.
Gauntlet Runner. Hello. All right, Nearest.
What do you want to do?
We're going down south, buddy.
Now then.
How far do I fly her, then? We're not flying this time.
place.
We're walking. Oh, wait. I need to check the weather.
Well then.
All right, then.
I also probably need to
Where
go to
to?
Brylehaven and purchase... Where was it?
Let's go.
I think it's right here. I need to purchase more of the tuna to pay a Denny, because I think I'm out. I also need to remember I need to try and make that dish for that woman while we're doing this. I think it's you? Marbled bluefin tuna, yes. Give me 40 of them.
Where to?
Try and buy more when
Let's go.
Idle's Day comes along. Why, hello there.
Hey,
You again? Is there something I could do for you? I need you to change the weather.
the weather.
This is such a chore.
And right
Oh, it's
there's
just
a
dread every... So dread is fine, right?
Let's
Only blight
see.
matters?
We'll face
So if it's going to be dread for the next 3 days, I don't actually have to pay you then.
All right,
Because
then.
it's not going to get
Where
any
to?
better than it already is.
Let's go.
I will save my bluefin tuna for later.
All right then.
Let's
To the
go.
Gauntlet Runner. All right, near us.
Okay.
Now we're heading
What's the
south
plan?
for real this time, not for fake.
Now then.
Oh, I don't like that.
I think we have
Oh, I don't like that. Here's the forest with the bounty. Am I crazy, or has the number of bounties increased as of late? Yes, as if in concert with the people's unrest. Well, if nothing else, let our thorough handling of this be for them.
Well, let's roll that.
Aye, if fighting can help, you can count on me. Seems we can't touch down anywhere, so let's move in by land.
It's your call.
We'll have to make camp for tonight, but we'll arrive tomorrow. Question is, can we make it back by tomorrow night? Leave it to me, yada yada. All right, let's go.
be off.
'Tis settled. It would behoove us all to prepare ourselves, even whilst on the road. Perfect. Dishes first, but then my main focus is finishing that book so that we can rank up Basilio. Want to make something? Yada yada. All right, it uses Luma bees. And it needs to be fluffy, I think it was. Gold standard of stew with ultimate umami flavor. Oh, this is the one that's, I should have bought more mellow milk. Because this is a thermoply, which is a very strong effect, but it's also the thing that I can give to a Denny. I don't think it's that. What else uses Luma bees? Rich game juices cling to thin noodles, yada yada. Doesn't mention fluffy. Luma bee and fluffy. That's not a good sign. Oh, is it this? A baked sweet so soft not even a blade can cleave it. Oh, it's probably this. So I need Altaberry wheat flour and white peach turnip. It doesn't say fluffy, but it says soft. It's like kind of the same thing. And it uses Luma bees. Okay. I think that's gonna be it. I don't think it's gonna be this. You know, I will go ahead and make 2 of these, though. We still have plenty of Luma bees left over.
All good.
Even if I end up giving these to a Denny, if I don't, they're pretty useful. Back home, we would most frequently cook things by placing them into stews alongside plentiful herbs and spices. Edria is blessed with a warm climate. Perhaps that is why its people prefer foods that cause them to perspire. Our spices range from sharp to refreshing, and we select them according to the needs of our body at the time. How nice. I began preparing the food.
May I?
You need only a pinch of that herb for the best results. Add too much and it becomes the most deadly poison, so I urge you to be cautious. Isn't this the second time we've cooked with something that could be poisonous? When I prepare a meal, I cast a spell, an incantation infused with my love and affection. Rogue, let us cast it together. Oh, Yufa. This stew, it smells so fragrant, its flavor has so many layers. This almighty golden stew is the secret recipe of the Mustari tribe. It's good for your health, so please help yourself to it. Thank you. Thanks to speed cooking, no time passed. Oh, we got 3 of them, actually. Nice. Very useful. It'll either save me some money for a Denny, or it will lead to being used in combat for the thermoply effect. Let's continue reading this, because getting my imagination maxed out is, like, high priority right now. It's the royal virtue I'm most worried about. This, and then probably courage after that, because I want to be able to finish Alonzo. It's a book meant to teach reading and writing. Illustrations of food and animals have their names in big letters. I see traces of Basilio practicing in the margins. Food section has some beautiful illustrations, and Basilio seems to have sketched Fidelio with a big smile. Never seen Fidelio smile like that. I'm guessing that's something only people he was close to ever saw. Basilio's handwriting is big and bold, just like him. Sure is. My imagination. Getting close, but not quite. We're also gonna get some imagination from Moore's last request, which we will probably finish with this next bout, or this next dungeon and boss, because I bet it will get Hulkenberg to max out the Paladin. I think we just need to max out the Paladin for more. Oi, oi, awfully violent large swarm in the deck right now. Deal with them before they deal with me, would you? I swear, would it be too much to ask for a little piece? We can do without all this. No better way to let them know that they're not welcome here than by roughing them up a bit. Hopefully this leads to one of the little elementals showing up and giving me a lot of bonus points.
My cue, I think.
Bombastic!
Let's have a spot of inventor's ingenuity.
Good damage, like 40%.
They're totally fireproof.
Weak
You
to
better use
dark,
something else.
wind, and pierce, huh? Dark, wind, and pierce. I have none of those
I've
things.
got just the I'll show you.
Seeker's Gale. Wind damage to all enemies. Goodbye.
Gale!
16 MP back. Pretty good.
Come on,
How many
keep 'em
are
coming.
there?
Yeah, there we go. Are you dark?
It's okay.
A dark elemental? Bro, your life is over.
What?
I'm kind of surprised you took it that well.
Performance of a lifetime.
Oh, it didn't give me the extra turn, though. Is it Blight right now? I know it's not going to be Blight at the, whatchamacallit we're going to, but it must be Blight at the place we're at right now, which is messing up my bonus turns, and I missed, of course. Oh, this game. That's so annoying. I hate the weather in this game.
Got myself yawning.
That was basically not worth our time then.
The site of Malva forms on the horizon, a small settlement carved out of the mountainous terrain of southern Ontario, prospering modestly without reliance on trade, in part thanks to a thriving dairy farm. The Ishkia tribe secludes itself here, avoiding outside clamor, as though ushered in by the bleating of sheep grazing on a rock face. The gauntlet runner descends upon the quiet mountain village.
We've already
Doing it
been
some
here
thought?
before. Something here, want to make a quick detour. Let's see what they have to sell, because it's not going to take up any of my time, so. I don't remember what they have to sell, but we've already been here for a quest.
Oh.
Goats here are so adorable, yada yada.
Stop.
Shut up. Bye. I don't really think I need any of this. Oh, no, wait, no, this is the wheat flour I need, isn't it? Good thing we stopped here. Yeah, just give me like 6 of those. That should cover it. All right, good.
All right.
I don't remember what the other thing I needed was, but I only need one more thing. Let's continue our trip.
The gauntlet runner's slowing pace signals their arrival at an encampment to those below deck. They are grateful for these moments of repose, quietly acknowledging their good fortune, a rare glimpse into a party at peace.
I love being at peace. They really needed to buff the HP and MP gain by activities and baths? Yeah, I agree. The second I saw the HP one, I was like, this is so not worth it. 4? It would need to be like 15 to make me consider upgrading my HP at the bath instead of just getting like +2 magic. Like, it would have to be 15 at the least. 20 HP, 10 MP? Yeah, I could agree with that. I mean, honestly, even 20 HP, I still... Here's the thing, is I think 20 HP would theoretically be worth it. I would still pick +2 to my main attacking stat over 20 HP and 10 MP. I don't, like... It'd have to be a ridiculous amount to make me not just pick raw stats. I was about to say, can I rank up Nearest? I sure can. Sick, let's just use this nighttime to get him to 7 then. Perfect. Excellent. Hello. The sky might look a fright, but flying through it shouldn't be a problem. Just leave it to me. You two, have you found anything else that seems a bit relic-y? I sure have. Handed over the relic-like object. Ah, so it was a relic then. And that makes 8 now. Righto.
Thank you.
Let's go 10 Leaf of Lights. This is the last one, right? Well, true, but...
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. The truth is, all of the relics we had were stolen. What? Only the relics?
Whoa.
They only stole the relics, nothing else?
Yeah.
Correct. All my other schematics and prototypes are safe and sound. You were at the garage with me the other day, eh? You must remember. It wasn't locked. No doubt that was when they seized their chance. Then all the relics we found so far are gone? Do you have any idea who might have taken them? If I had to say, I felt like someone was watching me. So someone might have been watching. Right, didn't we hear some sound in the garage?
No.
But who would steal relics of all things? What's to gain? Can't imagine any shops would buy them off you. Maybe it was a colleague of yours? Right, can't rule that out. But if it's a fellow engineer, someone who knows what these relics are, this could get nasty indeed. Though I can't say for certain, if the last piece isn't used for cooling purposes, then it must altogether be. If my inkling's correct, then this is a problem I have to solve myself. As a man of science and a scholar of technology, it must be my solemn duty.
Say,
Rogue, Gallica, I beg you, can you find those stolen relics? There's a guardsman I know in Grand Trad who I'd like you to talk to. He's usually on duty out front the recruitment center. I don't know why I said that like that. If your ultimate mission is to defeat Luis, then mine is to close the case on these relics once and for all. So please help me solve this.
Leave it to me.
I'll look for them. Anything for you, Nearest.
thank you.
My man. Thank you, truly. An old fellow like me oughtn't let himself get all teary-eyed.
A great help.
I really have been blessed with such supportive allies. Perhaps all my failures until now haven't been in vain, eh? I can sense Nearest's heartfelt gratitude as well as his trust in me. Let's go. Rank 7.
This is a trial. I must overcome.
I don't know if we'll end up using the seed thing, because the only time I would use it is if I have, like, nothing else to get stats from. If my royal virtues have to be maxed. I have to have maxed on my royal virtues and then be in the Gauntlet Runner and Gauntlet Runner. I said that weird. Gauntlet Runner and want to do something with my time. It would be nice to, though, because now that they give more from the harvesting, we'd get a lot of, like, Leaf of Lights or whatever, so. Royal virtues are more important, though. I'm, like, stumbling over all of my words. Well, I'll leave the guardsmen in your capable hands. Let me know if anything comes of it. I'll be asking around the town's other exits. All right, you got it.
This one's important.
Petty Thief. Pretty high difficulty. Yo, 5 jeweled roots, let's go.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 28 days remain.
We're getting there.